A lot of our aviation applications contain databases that must be kept up to date and current. Typically, apps will put up a badge indicating how many databases need to be updated. But don't rely on the badge to determine currency. You should always check the currency by opening each app as part of your pre-flight. So let's take a look at updating charts in ForeFlight. You can see right away by the app icon badge that we have updates pending. After launching, if we tap on More, which also has a badge, and then Downloads, you can then see each chart and their individual effective dates. These icons indicate the current status of the chart. The blue arrow indicates a chart is ready for download. Expired is, well, expired, but it's still downloaded onto the iPad. And the green check is a chart that is downloaded and current. Instead of downloading them all one by one, we can simply tap on the download button to download all the charts at once. And take a look at Arizona here. As it updates the charts once the new chart is downloaded, ForeFlight automatically removes the expired charts for you. And here again, the same thing happens with California. Now I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and wait for them all to be complete. Now that the download is complete, I scroll back up and check the status. Oh, right, there are a few that are still expired, and that's because I'm no longer subscribing to Florida or Georgia. So, to delete these, I tap on the Delete button and then tap Delete Expired. There, all updated and ready to go.
Hey Terea, I'm all loaded up, ready to go.
I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. My iPad's still downloading charts.
It's been 2 hours already.
I know, but the Wi-Fi here is really slow. So I've got an advisory for you. Downloads can take a long time. Even on the best of networks, some app databases can take up to 4 hours to download. And please note that hotel and FBO Wi-Fi can be really slow. So plan accordingly and pay for the speed upgrade if you need it. In addition, make sure that you plug in the power to your iPad so it doesn't lock or go to sleep while your databases are downloading. And make sure you're accessing the internet through Wi-Fi and not 3G, which is much slower. Another thing that's really helpful when flying with an iPad is to organize your apps. It's really easy for your homepage to get cluttered up with so many apps that you can't easily find them, but it's really important when flying to be able to get to the app you need quickly. So we recommend that you group your applications together into folders. Create an aviation folder for your aviation apps, and consider putting that aviation folder in the dock so it's available on all your home screens. Creating folders is so easy. Simply tap and hold the icons until jiggling and drag one on top of the other. This will allow you to create a folder and give a folder a name. Now, while everything is still jiggling, you can continue to add icons into the same folder. Now we can also drag this folder and place it into the dock. This way, no matter what home screen you're on, you'll always have access to your aviation folder in the dock. Plus, it makes it super easy to add more apps to your folder from the other home pages. To stop the jiggling, simply tap on the home button once. And furthermore, I like to organize my apps within the folder so that I can easily remember where to find it when I'm in a high workload or turbulent conditions. So by opening the folder and tapping and holding once more, I can now organize the apps exactly the way I like them. The iPad gives you a number of options for switching between apps. The first is the basic single click of the home button, which takes you back to the home screen where you can open any other app. The second we showed you earlier. When you double click on the home button, it pops up the recently used apps list. You can open up any of those apps simply by tapping on them. And the last option we want to tell you about is the 4-finger swipe, one of the multitasking gestures we enabled in settings.
And I want to bring up the most recently used app list. By taking my 4 fingers and sliding up, I can see the list. To get rid of it, 4 fingers on the screen, and I slide down. And I can change apps as well. 4 fingers on the screen, and I swipe. There's my settings. There's ForeFlight, flightplan.com.
This collection of basic iOS tricks will go a long way to make your use of the iPad on the flight deck easier and less distracting.